Okay, guys, actually, two lessons for the day. Lesson number two, selfishness. Yes, you heard me right. Selfishness. This leads to all evil. Selflessness is the opposite. This leads to good. You see, I had a lucid waking dream, and what had happened to me in this dream, this was back in 2018, very disturbing dream. I woke up after this dream, and I was mentally just exhausted. I mentally and spiritually exhausted. And what had happened in my dream is I came out of the house, and I got tunnel vision. Like, there's a trash can way down at the end of the street where I was supposed to throw the trash away at. And I'll tell you what all this means later. Anyways, I was walking down the street with the trash right over my back, and I got fucking tunnel vision, and like the road got super long, and there was like hurricanes and tornadoes that were starting to form, and thunderclouds, and everything got super dark and evil and bad. And I got to the end of the road, and by the time I got to the end of the road, I felt like I wanted to throw up, and like I was dying. And like I turned around, though. I finally threw the trash away, and I turned around, and then the road got even longer. I started getting lacerations all over my body. I started I started getting weighed down by the gravity. I don't know why this felt like this, but the gravity just like pushed me to the ground. And every time I got closer to the house, the street seemed to get longer, and time was irrelevant. But eventually I crawled. I was crawling, and I was doing my best, and I finally got to the house. And by the time I got to the house, I was in tears. I was crying, and I opened the door, and there was all my loved ones there waiting for me. So the moral of this dream was, now that I've awoken my spirituality, I know what it means. I didn't know what it meant for 2 or 3 years, but what it means is the garbage, the trash, signifies all the baggage, the negativity that I carried with me. Once I got to the end of the road, I was halfway there. I threw it away. And then that journey back to the house was my journey of learning how not to be selfish towards others. And once I got there, I was crying on this journey because I experienced so much pain in the process of learning. My soul was burned to a singe, to a crisp. But I got in the house, and all my loved ones were waiting there, and everything was better again. You know, everything was great, fantastic, spectacular, but it was excellent, pure excellence. But anyways, the reason why they were all there is because I made up, and I made things better, and I realized the important things in my life. So remember, guys, never be selfish. It always leads to satanic stuff. All right, so I hope you guys had a great day. Remember, the ego will cannibalize you. Don't allow it. Take care.